Good morning. Hello, replayers. Welcome. Good morning, Dawn and Gail and Vanessa. How are all of you? I am working on Janet's prompt from yesterday, trying to see what I can do with that. I've got my scrape paint on. I don't do them in order. I get out all my stuff and see what I can do. Me too, Dawn, me too. So glad you're all here. It's a beautiful day here. We've had a couple of gorgeous days. I'm seeing if I can get this to stick to the paint so I don't have to use glue. But I doubt that's going to work. Oh, I hear you there, Dawn. Though I must say, I went back on melatonin and my sleeping pills. I've got to have some sleep. My husband really thought that it was detriment, and he was complaining I wasn't moving enough. And I said, I'm tired. Hi, Lori. So glad you're here. That I wasn't moving enough. He said, you're too sedentary. And I knew that. And I said, but I'm not sleeping. I can't do both. I can't garden and I can't not sleep. And so I went back on it last night, and it's amazing what it does. I am so glad I didn't see 2:30 in the morning or 3:30 or 4:30. Oh, okay, Gail. So anyhow, I hope to be sleeping. If you're wondering, Janet's, good morning, Teresa. Prompts are scraped paint, painty papers, white doodles, faces, flowers, and yarn. So I tore up my painty papers, and it's under my scrape paint, which is already backwards. Yes, Janet, I'm doing your prompts. Good morning. I love this girl's face. She looks shocked. I think I want her there. And I've cheated. I've found the faces and stuff like that. So I know. I'm gonna cut these 2 in half. I can do that. It's my picture. Okay, we'll do something like that. I do not overthink prompt pages. I don't overthink, period. I'm lucky to think. But now there's a classic Julia Roberts. Loved her movies. I think Pelican Brief is probably my favorite one. But I did like Erin Brockovich and Pretty Women, of course, and Still Magnolias and all the other millions she's been in. Well, of course, Janet, why didn't I think of that? I could have had your picture on here. Doggone it. I was up here yesterday starting a new journal to give away, and now I've got really a bigger mess than I have had. Okay, the next one was, I'm doing white doodles last, was flowers. This was kind of an easy one to find this stuff, Janet. Sometimes they're hard. Oh, thank you, Janet. Great 50th class reunion. Doesn't that sound old? Was this past week. So I painted them dark blue. Their school colors were blue and white. And I dressed in blue and white like a good girl. It was good to see people. Because we've lived here. I know most of his classmates that live around here anyway. So some I've taught with and worked with and volunteered with and had their children. Well, I like these, Janet. I like them when they're easy. It's that ones that throw in an elephant or a sloth or something like that that I can't find anywhere. I'm doing this out of, I'll show you in a second, Daphne's Diary. I tore a lot of the pages out to make a journal, and this is what's left. And so I ribboned it together. And then now last week's was fun because I had a page 49. But yeah, yours are kind of hard. Let's let Christina do them. They're easier for me. Ha ha. No, I like yours because they do make me think. But this one I like because the faces can be, the main attraction. I like Christina's channel too. And then I need some yarn. I just happen to have some handy. Yeah, I cheated. Let's use this. This is going to be the border of my page, I think. No, I probably won't use that much. Maybe it'll get a bow. Maybe we'll just border one side. I think that's what I'll do. So I hope your week is all going wonderfully. I have better weather, so that of course makes it better. Yesterday, I had a very rough day. I was telling Lori I didn't know if I was going to make it. I went to town and had coffee with my girlfriend at her daughter's so that we could babysit a 5-month-old. Hi, Marty. Overthink your thinking. Yes, Janet, I am feeling much better. Finally. It's a ragweed and it's in bloom and we have lots of it. So if I'm out for very long, it strikes me. But anyway, Danny and I had a nice visit. She had her lunch. I had mine. When I got there, Allie met me at the door, leaving to go back to school. She was on her lunch hour. And lunch period. She doesn't have an hour. And she said, so what is this, a party at my house? And I don't get to come, but my daughter does? Yep, pretty much. And then I'm going to use my white. I don't know if I've even used it before. As my doodling. Well, doggone it. I hate it when these don't want to work. There we go. Now I got too much. That's all right. I'm afraid I'll miss somebody coming in. Oh gosh, Marty, aren't you the queen today? Janet's gonna go bake you a cake. I need to bake peach cobbler today. I got the peaches and I need to do something with them before they go back. Okay, y'all, this is not going to be my new best friend if it doesn't get to working. I got a little bit of white up here. There we go. It's probably that paint on it. So we'll go off of the paint. I hope you guys have a wonderful day today. I hope lots is planned that's not too stressful. I'm going to go for a walk when we're done here. I have now gone for my walk for 3 days. It's amazing what one can do when it's cooler. Janet's probably already been for 3 walks. Plum and almond cake. Hmm. It's busy there, Vanessa. Well, now that the kids are in school, we're a little less busy, except when we're needed to take care of them. All right, there is my prompt page. Brought to you by Janet and Christina. And I am going to set it aside and let it dry. Otherwise, it'll all stick together. I've been working on journals, believe it or not, as if nobody else is. Thank you, Marty and Janet. This is one I just made to make. And I've got videos coming out of making these. Not a lot of writing space in this, but I don't write in them anyway. It was just something fun to do while I was watching videos one day. Thank you, Dawn. I used a pharmacy sack. Our pharmacy, bless their heart, uses white bags. And so I am trying to use my stash. So this was very fun to make. And I've got, like I said, I got a video on coming that making that. Isn't that pretty? I just love that, Janet. And then I have a video coming of making this grungy thing. It's going to be a really grungy journal. Trying to use the rings. I've never done that before. And like I said, a video's coming of working on it. And I need the little rings, the hole protectors. Yes. Makes them fun. But this one I can get as thick as I want because the rings are great big. Thank you, Lori, for the rings. I didn't do those, Janet. Somebody else did the Ikudain. And then this is one I forgot I had. But I don't think it was that long ago. It wasn't. But it's my Hope Journal. And Gray printed off these for me for that Janet collected from everybody. So now I want to take these and put them in here. And your little bird of hope, Janet, you sent me is going to go in here. So we may work in this a little bit today. Because it's my channel, I can do what I want to. Yes, Hope. My Hope Journal. Because if I have them all in one place, thank you, Marty. If I have them all in one place, then when I want to use them in a different journal, I know where to go for the quotes. So that's what I made this for. So that's what this is. And these are all of the quotes, Janet, you collected? So I'm going to set it inside so I don't lose them until I get ready to put them in. And this is just a, what is it? I used a book jacket. I made that from a book jacket. And I really like doing that. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to have to do some more. So that's what this was made out of. And then this one I started yesterday. And this is going to be a journal of healing I'm going to give. I know it flew to my house, Janet. A young girl in town, she's either a senior, just graduated from high school, has found out she's got fibromyalgia. And so she works at our pharmacy. Our pharmacy has a little soda booth with coffees and Gail. You know, I know a lot of people like that, Gail. And she journals. And we visited about fibromyalgia and those kind of things. And I told her I would make a journal for her. And so this is my journal for her. And I've got a lot to do yet in it. But I've got the basics done. And I wanted to be sure there was a lot of journaling spots for her and a lot of interest. I've got to do something, put something on that hole. I covered it on this side. Still need to cover it on that side. This is like a little envelope. But we're going to work a lot on this. And then if we have time, I want to work on the Hope Journal. But I'd like to get this done tomorrow. Danny and I are going to have lunch there. And so I want it done so that I can give it to her. But I even did like some pages like this. So she has it she can write on. And I just tried to really give her a lot of journaling space since she journals. But what I want to work on is this cover. I made the cover from, is it Craft Text? It's like, it comes in a roll and you can wash it. What it's made from is the tags of that, like Levi's and Wrangler jeans have those tags. And that's what it is. It's that kind of a tag. So you can wash it, you can crease it, you can do anything with it you want to. And that's what I'm making it out of. I just love this stuff. I've got really dark color of this in Florida. And this is my favorite color just because it's so versatile. But I like that dark too. So I only got about another journal or two out of that. So that's what I'm using to make it. And then to make it sturdy, I just put scrapbook paper on the inside. Thank you, Janet. So that is my journal. And I want to use this textured piece that looks kind of like a basket in it some way or another. So let's do it, and y'all can help me and give advice and tell me what you want or don't want in it, and visit. How's that sound for this morning? This is some of that Tim Holtz wallpaper that I'm using. I don't know that I like it. I just like the colors. I want to make it kind of a neutral color, so it's not real bright. There's some bright pages inside, but I want to and make it kind of collagey. So I don't know what I'm going to do. So all suggestions are welcome. If you've got a suggestion, please shout out. Just help me not to make it too fancy, because she's not a fancy person. She's a kind of a tomboy. But I hope she doesn't hate pink, because there's a lot of pink in it. And that's because I like pink. So what all do you like, Marty? Or is the list shorter of what you don't like? She works at the pharmacy. I thought this would be fun to use, but I'm not sure where. I might want to use that in the cover. Not that she'll probably always work. She wants to be a nurse. And they've told her with her fibromyalgia that may not be something she can do now. And I thought that was really sad that they're already limiting her. Let's use this yellow. She got a scholarship for college, for softball. So that will be interesting. I might just fold this up too and put it in here. I got this from Keisha's Market. I know, Gail. And when you're 18 and you've dreamed of doing something, that's not when you tell them to give up. And it's like she said, she goes, but why couldn't I work in maybe a doctor's office or something? She said, I may not be able to do ER. And I said, you keep dreaming, girl. You keep dreaming. Don't let them stifle your dream. Not at your age. So I hope she continues. Her parents are real supportive. They just don't know much about it. So I told her if her mom ever had questions or wanted to call or something, to feel free to do that. I had her aunt in second grade, and her grandparents just lived right up the road. So I've known the family for years. I've not known her. Oh, yes, Marty, I think you're right. And I wasn't here all up here all last week because of my voice, and I that's what I told her, Marty. Keep going. That's your dream. You keep it. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to put on top of this. Kind of wanting to use the greens because they're nature-ish. Oh, Gail, I'm sorry. 64. Wow. So you guys, I can overthink something, and I may be overthinking. This cover is coming around really hard for me. Hi, Sylvia. Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here today. I kind of like this on the front, but I'm not married to it either. Cutting a little fabric, see what I can come up with. The rate I'm going, I'm going to have all my fabric cut, torn, just trying to figure out the cover. Those have a lot of good colors. I know I like this. I like this part. Let's distress the edges and see if I still like this part. Oh, I like that. All your magical crew, Sylvia. Now let's tear this bottom. Didn't realize it wasn't torn yet. Hello, Malia. It is morning where I'm at, but it's afternoon where Janet's at. And where Sylvia's at, is it afternoon there, Sylvia? Do I need like scrape paint on the bottom or something? I could make this kind of a pocket and have that sticking out. That would be different for me. What does it need? It's not like there's not enough on my desk to help. I hear that, Gail. At least up here, he's not seeing it day in, day out. And I was very proud of him. He came up, brought a ladder up to change my light bulb that had burned out and didn't come down and say a word about the mess. Because I do have a mess. Without my sewing machine here, I've been crafting like crazy. Maybe that's a better color than that other. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Oh, I agree, Marty. I don't think he'll ever be able to do that. Oh, Gail. Yeah, that's right there in front and center, isn't it? It's supposed to be here at the end of the week, Janet. And then September's when we do the Project Dress a Girl. So I'll need to get busy on it. And okay, we're going to just start gluing. We got to make some decisions here. And everything is cut out and pressed. So all I got to do is sew them together. And I could have been cutting out all the pillowcases for the foster kids, but I haven't. No excuses. I just haven't. And I've got my towels pretty much done. A few of them still need buttonholes on them, but they're going to wait till after I get the dresses done. And yes, Janet, I hear that. Okay, well, that's not wanting to work right now. So we will use Fabri-Tac. I think so. It was given to me. And I don't remember by whom, but I do like it, Janet. It's something different. And I thought it would work well with my theme here. I've had, because I don't have my vagabond up here, I rely on the love and generosity of other people to get die cuts. I need to do a whole, I did bring up some, but I don't have this die because I know it's not mine. And I wouldn't have thought to put it on this neat paper. What did I miss, Lori? Yes, we can see you, Lori. Have you been talking and we've been ignoring you? I'm sorry. See if this will fit even. It will. Okay, because I'll fold it. And then there's this. Oh, buttons. Yes, lace and buttons I can add. Thank you, Lori. Oh, I love cheesecloth and didn't think of that either. I may have to go to the midnight store and get some more. Marty, you're so quick. You come up with them, girl. Lori, here's your chance to talk. Marty's giving it to you. There we go. All right, some lace. Oh, you're clearing your throat. Oh, well, we'll be patient there, Lori. Lace and buttons. Me. My apologies. I still don't have my chair fixed. Kind of hope she likes shabby too. But you know, when it's a gift, you get what you get. Yeah, I gotta look, see cheesecloth. Maybe this will be. My husband's cooking him some breakfast down there. Probably an omelet. He has a Southwestern omelet about every morning. And now a button. I may have a button here. I may not have. Let me get my button box. One of them, I should say. I now have two. Emerson now has her own. Yep, green peppers from the garden, onions. Mm-hmm. Let's see what we can do. You have a button drawer. Yes, she did, didn't she, Marty? He fixed me one, but all I want is the meat and the cheese in mine. I don't care for the onion and the pepper. I'm kind of persnickety that way. You want some, Sylvia? Well, you just come right on over and he would probably fix it for you. You don't want me to fix it because he's the experienced one. Ooh, a trolley postcard. That sounds cool, Janet. He sure does, Teresa. Homemade salsa, sour cream, and sometimes some hot sauce. Yep, all the above. The sour cream if we have it. If we don't have any. And he may be eating slices of the tomatoes with it. Oh, Teresa, what's that? Oh, darn it. There. About forgot the cheesecloth, Sylvia. Oh, shredded potatoes in it. Now, he does that if he's making an omelet burrito. Okay, there's the cover. And here's the prescription that'll be sticking out of it. Glue doesn't like sticking to painting paper, does it? Okay. Oh, he'd love that. Okay, now I need a little bling or something up here at the top. Because in my opinion, everything has to have a little bling. And I wonder where Emerson gets it. See, that's me, Gail. I do like mushrooms in mine. Perfect timing. Janet seems to have that good timing. Okay, folks, that's the cover. A Spanish omelet. Thank you, Teresa. And then it's going to be a gator mouth by the time I'm done. And I will sew the pamphlet in off camera so y'all don't see me wreck it. So now let's do the cover of some of them. I want this little thing to go in here. It's just a little journal, so if she wants to take it out and write in it, she can, but it needs words or something on it. So I've got my Tim Holtz words, and I've got all these words. So I'm set with words. Let's get that out of my way. But it needs a little decor. Just a little decor. And I want it all inspiring. And it doesn't all have to be covered, but it needs to be inspiring. Marty, your way with words cracks me up. You make my day. I'm going to do some scrape paint on this. Just a little. I like this metallic. Let me dry it real quick. Hold your ears. Gail, I hear you on that allergy part. Ragweed is awful. How do they treat that, Marty? I knew you told us with Jen and Zena and them, but I don't remember if anybody asked how they treat it. Is it just medication or what? It's always good to hear good news. So many have such a hard time. I love it when we can rejoice with others and their good fortune. There we go. Oh, I want a word on that. Duh. Oh, Gail, that's good news too. Well, that's easy enough to handle then, Marty. Gail, did your thyroid tumors come down from all your walking? What do they attribute that to? Medication? What? I love this good news day. This is an awesome day for good news. Oh. Okay. Guys, I keep forgetting words. So much easier to go to the doctor when there's hope for good news. Awesome. Hi, Carol. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you're here with us. Oh, my hole puncher. Don't see it. So, Marty, are they trying to tell us you're normal? We're getting all kinds of great news here, Carol. Loving it. That's right, Teresa. That's why I was asking. I thought they tell us she's normal, then we know we all are. I love to be the one that shocks doctors. Makes my heart feel good. Paint Girlie's probably trying to talk and can't talk with all of us. There you go, Carol. She's above normal. See, people need to stick around all of us. We'll make them feel better. Abby, normal. I hear ya. I have trouble getting this sticker off. Be patient. Talk among yourselves as if you won't already. There we go. I'll do this. And then stick it in this way. Then she's got more journaling space. And since these have lines, I'm just leaving them. I could come back and stamp on them. We'll see. I could do something like that. I know, Marty. Isn't that kind of me? Emerson was telling us last year she got in trouble because the teacher, third quarter of all times, put she and her best friend side by side, and then they got in trouble for talking. And she said, Nana, it was her fault. And I said, it was the teacher's fault that you were talking? She said, yes, because who puts two first grade best friends side by side and think they're not going to talk? She should have known. Well, she did have a good point, but I thought that was funny that she said it was partly her fault. Of course, that teacher was never one of my favorites, so I didn't say anything against her, though. true. Oh, she is, Janet. She cracks me up all the time. There is never a dull moment when she's around. And some things I can't laugh because it's not appropriate, but it sure is hard not to. But I did think that was pretty good. Oh. I hadn't seen her hardly all weekend. And she came up Sunday because Mommy was taking a nap and Jackson and Daddy were mowing. And you know, I don't like to go when they're mowing. And I told them I needed to see my Nana. So I came here. Okay. Nana was getting ready to take a nap, but that's okay. I'm glad you're here. I haven't seen you. And she's been dying to diamond paint, do the diamond dot painting. And so we got it out. I got her one, got it out, and we're doing it. Nana, it's not that I'm not a big girl enough to do this, but you're a bigger girl to do this. That's why I didn't want to get you one. And I know I'll end up doing it, and that's fine because I enjoy it, but she wouldn't have known whether she could do it or not without trying. So, but she is a big girl. She will tell you that over and over. And I have never told her she's not big enough or she's not old enough. But I know my attitude has when I get frustrated with her. We were doing something. She goes, Nana, can I try? Sure. Oh, we were doing peaches. And I was cutting them in half and turning them to get to the pit. Nana, can I try? You certainly can, because I knew she could do that. Oh, she had a ball doing peaches. And so then she wanted to need a charm or something on this. But she's into that where everybody else's job looks more manageable than hers. So she wants to do what they're doing, whether she's able to or not. And then they'll get a different knife or do something different. Well, then she wants to do that, and it'll drive you crazy if you let it. Oh, yeah. But she isn't really big on the idea of like driving the machinery and stuff like he gets to do. She doesn't have any interest in doing that, which is good because the answer would be no. And he was ready to do things that she's not. Because she's of the mind, I've seen it done, I can do it. So she thinks I've seen Daddy drive that, then I can drive it. Or I've seen Jackson do it, I can do it. But yet she's got just enough hesitancy and afraid to get hurt to keep her safe. And hopefully she'll stay that way. But it's fun to watch the two of them and how totally different they are. Jackson is very calm and responsible. He's ADHD, but when it comes to the machinery and stuff, he knows he's got to think and he's got to be careful. And she'll be the one with the speeding tickets. He has more trouble being able to give him a list of things to do and him be able to do it. He struggles more with that kind of thing. But she listens and comprehends. If she doesn't do it, it's because she didn't want to. Oh, yes. And she loves art any way, shape, and form. Her teacher said, I think I could tell her to go stand on her head to do it. And she'd say, where do you want me to stand? I mean, she's all about anything arty. Can't imagine where she gets that wonderfulness from. But yeah, she's a go-getter. Whether you want her to or not, she's gonna go get it. But then like Sunday, I kept crafting and she was kind of done. So she went downstairs and ate chocolate in my chair, I guess, because Papa caught her. So she had to clean that up. I think I'm going to leave that blank. I kind of like it as is. Oh, well, but no one, you can do something if you know. And there's a lot of accommodations they can do for it. But we do worry about them. So true. Oh, well, it may not be then. We grandmas are pretty smart. We are very smart. Why do I like that so well? Put something down there. Oh, really, Teresa? That's awfully young. I'm sorry she has to go through that, though. Don't we want them, we want our grands to have a perfect little life as we can make it. And we just can't control it. Oh, my. How sad and scary for her. Poor little girl. Bless her heart. Little kids shouldn't have to go through that. Oh. Breaks my heart. It always break my heart when little kids would come to school. Mommy and Daddy were arrested last night and they don't know where I'm gonna live. And I was at my aunt's and didn't get my homework done. I'm just thinking, honey, that you should not have to worry. Unfortunately, she stayed with her aunt, but so rough. Yeah, Teresa. But at least she has loving people to help her deal with that. But yeah, that's a long time to still be having that issue. Something down here, don't I? Well, that could be a good journaling spot. That can be journaling spot. That's just pretty. Journaling spot, but I need something, stencil or something to help with bleakness of all the white. Well, she's got good grandma. We know that. Good. Yeah, Teresa, that may be. Do they live close, Teresa? I think I'm going to mail this flower to Paint Girly and tell her to color it for me. What do you think? She does such beautiful coloring. That's going to be a little hard if I'm giving this to her tomorrow. Well, she probably doesn't even remember feeling any other way. Oh, does she? And you know those FBI agents. Sorry about that. Am I now muted? No. Let's make a little. Oh my. She's a little girl. What'd they think she was? Makes grandma want to go and bonk heads together, doesn't it? Okay. Right, right, Teresa. You would never do it to their kids. But yeah, I get you. I think I'd have PTSD at my age. That's what I was thinking, Lori. She probably doesn't even remember her life before it. So to her, that's her normal. And if her teachers, know, a lot of times they can, which I'm sure your daughter shares what she needs to share, but sometimes they can, minimize other fears. I just hope her school doesn't ever have a bomb threat or an intruder or something like that could compound the problem. Because I've been in both and was second or third grade. I think both of them were third. And the intruder ended up not being what they thought it was. But just the idea can, make a child concerned. Hi, Estrada. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. I've seen you everywhere, but I don't know that I've ever heard your real name. Stephanie. Okay, I can remember that. I'm just working on this little journal. I decided to leave those in case she wanted to color it. That might be something she'd want to do. to be on the cover. That's kind of cheery. I need to find a pocket to stick it in. Now, I still got a lot of pages left to do, don't I? But do I have any empty pockets? Okay, I was only half done. We sure do, Marty. But only one Marty. That needs a load. Thank you, Teresa. I'm really having fun with it, sitting here and visiting with you guys. Because I can do this and visit and I'm just add little things here and there. Now we're here. This could go there. My eyelids are itching. One thing about a journal like this, you sure do use up your stash. I hope she loves it. If she doesn't, she'll never tell me, so I can always think that she does. Oh, I don't know, Marty. I love this Marty. I just don't think I want another one because then you wouldn't sparkle as bright because you'd have to share that sparkle with somebody else. I did go to college with a girl named Marty, but that's the only other Marty I know. And that was her name. It wasn't a nickname or anything. Thanks, Sylvia. Well, we know nobody else will give her the same one. That's for sure. Hi, Kellyanne. Thanks, Kel. I'm glad you stopped in. I appreciate it. I always like when people stop in. What haven't I put in yet? I hope we can be friends. She's so much younger, though. I may just be more of a mentor, and that's good for me. Even if I become a mentor more to her mother, um, than her, I'm okay with that too. Because they know no one who has it. And Danny, my girlfriend, is the one that told them I did. So, but of course, they don't know anybody her age with it. I know her dad not well. I never had him in school. I moved from 6th grade to 2nd, and I missed his class. But her aunt is dear. Love her aunt. Her aunt, the last day of school, wouldn't leave. I said, Michelle, school's out. She goes, I'm not going because then you won't be my teacher. I said, you have to. Well, the buses had come and gone. I knew she'd get picked up. Finally, her mother shows up at the door. Michelle, I was waiting on you in the car. Where are you? I'm not leaving. So cute. I said, honey, I live less than a mile. I said, you'll be all right. And she was just fine. No, I'm bound determined to get that on somewhere, aren't I? Ooh, what about this glitter? She might be a glitter kind of girl. Clusters, I do need some clusters. And I do have a lot of them. Thanks, Lori. I'm looking in all my drawers. Here we go. That'd make a cute little pocket. I think I've got several of those in it. Here's one. It wouldn't bother me a bit if I used up all my pockets. And all my clusters. Had to make some more. Okay, Marty. Take care. Flag clips. That's a good idea, too. Laura, you just fly over here and sit on my shoulder for me, would you please? A flip out. It's a very good idea. What do I have? I could add a flip out. Here, let's add a flip out to this since it's not a journaling page. So, what do we have? I got tickets. Don't have any paper dolls. I could make some later. But I don't have any paper dolls. But I did put some tickets as a border. I'm going to make this a flip out. And that'll give her more journaling space. You need a nap? I don't know. You're thinking pretty good. Maker Showcase. What's that? I know. She's on a major roll here and she wants to take a nap. I have some stamped images. I sit there and watch people and I'm thinking, you want me to help you? You came up with ideas I never would have thought of. Don't need my help. Bye-bye, Sylvia. You have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, my Gail, yeah. Yes, Kelly, tell us about it. Or one of you, anyway. Whoever would like to share. So does this mean you will or will not have your live stream, Lori, on Thursday? I do have some washi tape. Let me put that on the bottom of this one. Just so I don't put it upside down, that'd not be good. Okay, Lori, about this make thing Thursday. I hear that, Gail. Sorry about that. I was getting my washi tape. Oh, is that Thursday? Okay. Okay, Lori. I remember you telling me that. But the others wouldn't have known. We'll see if that's going to stay. Then let's put a little cluster on it. Do, 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 do. Made my day. No, I want a little cluster. Well, where did I put all those little clusters? Here's one. No, you're sure starved when you get done. That's for sure. Okay, thank you, Kelly. And then I think I'm going to put some papers right here for journaling. Okay. Emerson informed me that we were going to have a desk clean out. She said, Nanny, yours is pretty bad. I said, you know what? I can't even argue with that. Old folders. That's an idea too. Oh, old photos. No, I don't have any Tim Holtz people in here. I could do something. Along those lines. Gonna glue down these little sparkle things so that I don't know how well they'll stick on the fabric. I'm going to leave that for journaling. Gonna have to get out my bone folder to. This is gonna be one chunky monkey. This is my second healing I've done. One was for a college girlfriend who had stage 4 cancer. She's great now. She's the one that she and her husband came up to visit. And then one was for another college girlfriend who, had so many things. She was fighting MS and cancer, and we lost her not too long ago. I think I'm just going to leave that. Okay, that's going to have words, so let's do something simple here. And so I sent her one. All right, Gail, you have a great day. I should set my watch to get up and move. That's a good idea. I've been told to do that and forgot all about that. Nice thing about our phone being alarm clocks too, isn't it? Put a cute little girl there. Bye, Kelly. You have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. This kind of looks like her. Long dark hair. Oh my, I've been on here almost 2 hours. Goodness. That's long for me. Let's put a pocket on here. Let's see. This would make a fun little pocket, wouldn't it? I want there to be lots of spaces where she can stick things. Being a kid, she may have concert tags or things like that that she wants to keep. Also, a few little things in here so she knows they're there. Got a lot of these little tickets. I can use a couple of them. Here's Power Play. Not that one. Thanks, Lori. I like these kind of pockets. They're fun to make. And they're different. And I'm going to just stick this in, and that gives her an idea of things she can stick in. There. And let's put a little something on the outside. And maybe we won't. I want to keep that together. What about number? A stamp, a number. Hi, Barbara. My husband was just asking about you today. He's wanting to know about the smoke, if it had been bothering you any. All right. Thought this would make a fun pocket. But I think I want to put it on something. Ooh, this envelope. Got one envelope on it, but that would be fun. Then they could lift it to put something in there. It's an idea. I don't know how much she'll get into old papers. Well, let's do a card. Oh, good. Oh, good. Well, I'll tell Greg. He was wondering about you. I don't have real cool cards. Not that I'm worried about it, but there's a Mary Englebright. Who wouldn't love a Mary Englebright card? And then I'm going to put this as the pocket. I'm going to cut it. Trying to think of a way to do a flip out, maybe. And then there could be my card. That might be cool. So let's do this. So we have a pocket. A pocket page. Oh, I know, Barbara. Oh, wow. How cool, Janet. Now, what about you and Julia? Do you two get to? Because I know she lives there by Ben. So now I need a thin tag. Oh, oh, fun. That's too wide. I need a real little bitty tag. I may have to make one. Well, I'm going to just have to make a little tag. There we go. We'll stick in some little pieces of paper. Now we'll put, let's put a little flour. Oh, Lori, let me know what it is. You go enjoy that chat. I did not know that, Janet. I've subscribed, but I didn't know that's who it was. Well, I'll be. I just haven't gotten to her channel yet. I am so far behind videos. It's hard to keep up. Yes, she did. Emerson just loves it. Maybe we'll just do something simple there. I'll do it here. That's really, I think she could write on that. I'm counting that as a journaling page. Thank you, Janet, for posting that. Yes, we need to all support Julia. Are those her fairies' names? Yeah, Barbara, you let me take pictures. Janet will meet you at the airport. Well, y'all, I still got several pages to go. Okay, this one needs something. I'm thinking of making it a tuck spot. Let's do Joelle Myra Joy. Aww. Pretty. Okay, let's get a word on this tag. Sounds like a princess name. Joelle Myra. I think I said Joella. It's not Joella. I love looking up different names. It's one of the things when I do when I can't sleep. Go through the alphabet and try to think of a name for each one. Great name, Dandy. I had no say in that matter because that was after his dad who just passed away. And I was fine with that. I didn't mind at all. I joke, though, that if he'd have been a girl, it was going to be Nikki, which is his wife's name. So I said, we got our Andy and Nikki regardless. Well, yeah, all this tape does not want to separate. But I do really like the old names. So Andrew and Martin fit right into that. Patrick Benjamin was on my list. And then my younger sister, she had a Patrick later. So I got to enjoy that name. Do you decorate them? I may have to go to that, Barbara. I do the states and capitals, alphabetical order states. And then I try to think of an alphabet and an animal. And then I go to names if I'm still awake, or I'll think of a topic and try to think of a letter for each one, like what you'd find in a school building or what you would find in a church building or diseases old people have. I'm serious. I try anything. And then after about an hour, I get back up because I can't lay there any longer. Okay. So that has lots of journaling spots. You could use this. Ooh, well, I show a lot of that. I really like this card. I got it, I don't know, in some kit I bought from somebody. No, I do try to do, where you relax your legs and then your arms, your body. That doesn't help me either. Somebody once mentioned go for a walk. No, thank you. On the farm in the dark or in the city in the dark. I think I'll pass. Where is that one piece? Here it is. Been dying to use this. Well, let's use it. But let's use it on the side of a page. A lot of times I think I wake up or can't go to sleep because I'm so hot. Greg is very cold-blooded, and so it's a catch-22. I'm about to get her done, y'all. Thanks for keeping me company while I worked on it. Hope you've had a good visit. Hope you have fun plans for the rest of the day. I want to go clean out a flower bed, and it's beautiful outside. And I'm going to go for a short walk. I'm trying to build up. Oh, you've made enchiladas. Those sound yummy. Oh, I don't want any blankets when I'm trying to sleep. Way too hot. Oh, I can't even imagine. But if you're cold, you need them. And this pretty paper. And then when I'm done, I've got like paper clips and some stuff like that I'll add. But I don't want to mess with them yet. Well, that's smart, Dawn. I try not to cook. But I do. Last night it was minute steak and grilled onions and peppers and sliced tomatoes and stuffing. My husband eats well. Did he come in? And this, my friend, is my journal. So now it's just sewing it together. And I guess I could do a walkthrough after I get it sewn together. And there we go. I do need to make peach cobbler today. Thank you, Janet. Thanks, Dawn. I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I do hope you all have a lovely day. And I shall see you all later. And remember, you have a purpose. Bye-bye.